I'm Autumn. I am one of the certification staff here at West Virginia Alliance of Recovery Residences. Danny will be able to hop back on in a few minutes, and Emily is at the housing conference. So we are kind of navigating the open call for this month. I wanted to take care of a couple announcements. Glow Run Saturday, be there or be square. I'm super excited for the event this year. And I really hope to see you guys there. If you all have any residents that want to run that may not be able to pay the fee, please give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll be able to get them registered. We have a special code that's available for folks that maybe cannot afford to pay the fee for timed running. Second announcement is there is a NSTARR conference coming up. Very excited. It is hosted in Virginia, again in Richmond. It is going to be really great. It's going to feature Appalachian affiliates. So we have been sharing information in the Appalachian region. We've all came together and we are co-hosting the Appalachian affiliate NSTARR conference. So that'll be super exciting. If you want to come, I have a discount code that you would be able to use to attend the conference. There is so much good information there. And if you would like that, you could select WAVAR when you sign up, and then or use WAVAR 22, and you'll be able to get a discount applied to your registration. So that is something that is available too. And then additionally, I am ready to start taking applications for geez Louise. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I'll be I do apologize. I'll skip to the next thing. So today's presentation, we have Call-Adrienne Faxio. Did I say that right? Okay, great. She is from NSTARR. She is a project coordinator there. And NSTARR is the National Study of Treatment and Addiction Recovery Residences. So we've got a good little presentation by her. I'm really excited to hear a little bit more about this. I've always read about it and heard about it through the grapevine, and very excited to learn more. So I will go ahead and turn the floor over to you.
Thank you so much, Autumn. Can I share my screen? It says I can't, I don't think. Is there a way for you to enable it? Uh-oh, you're muted.
Yes, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Let's see, meet co-host. Okay, you should be able to share now.
Okay. Can people see this? My slide?
Not yet.
No, okay.
Oh, now it's going.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm calling in from California. I work at the Alcohol Research Group, and I'm a project coordinator for, it's a mouthful, we call it NSTARR for short. And I'm just going to talk about what the study is, why it's important, and how you can help out. If I can go to the next slide here. Okay. So why is it important? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so why is it important? So as many of you know, recovery housing is not widely recognized outside of the field. And so this is, and as a result, it's often misunderstood. And so this, and also undervalued as a result. So this study is really trying to kind of fill that gap and raise awareness about what recovery housing is, so that it will get more support and ultimately, hopefully, more funding. And there have really been no nationwide studies to date that have really characterized what exists across the country, where it exists, where it's lacking, what the programs look like, because there's kind of a range of models of recovery housing. And without this data, there's a limited ability to really advocate for recovery housing. So this study is really trying to fill that gap. The study is funded by the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, NIAAA, and it's conducted by Dr. Amy Miracle and several co-investigators from the Public Health Institute. And Amy Miracle was a board member of NSTARR. So she is, closely connected to the recovery housing field. And she's widely recognized as a leading expert on recovery housing. And the study has been, it's been supported by 17 study experts, leaders within the recovery housing field, including from Oxford House, NAR, SAMHSA. And what is NSTARR? So there's two main aims to the study. The first is to compile the most comprehensive database of recovery residences across the country. As you may know, we don't even have that basic information of, everybody. It's kind of, you can go to SAMHSA and look at their directory. You can go to Oxford House and look at their directory, but there's no information compiled for, that's comprehensive. And so the first part of our study was taking on that huge task, in which we relied on NAR affiliates and Oxford House folks and SAMHSA to help us compile a database. And we've identified over 10,000 recovery residences across the country. And then the second part of that study is to survey a random sample of 800 of those residences. And what that involves is inviting recovery residence operators to complete a web-based survey in which we collect more detailed information about their residents so that we're able to kind of characterize what recovery housing looks like across the country. And we launched the study in December of last year. It's been a little slow going. We've got 201 surveys completed to date. We've almost closed out our recruitment in the New England area, almost there in the Mid-Atlantic region, and about halfway there in the South Atlantic region, for which West Virginia is considered a part of. And I'm reaching out to all of you because we've been trying to recruit in West Virginia for several months, and we've only gotten 2 out of the targeted 10 completed surveys that we need for the state. So here's how you can help. So our experience, trying to recruit and get people to participate in this study, people seem to be really happy that we're doing this study and understand the need for it. But getting people to actually sit down and complete the survey is another story. I totally understand, and I've learned that folks in the recovery housing field are overstretched, underpaid, really don't have time for a survey. So, I just really want to emphasize just the importance of making time for the survey. It's a one-time survey, takes about 30 minutes to complete. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. You get a $20 gift card as a thank you. Just trying to implore people to really take the time to do the survey. So how you can help is really by completing the survey if you are invited to. This is a random sample, so it's not kind of just open for anybody to do it. If we contact you through a mailing or reach out to you by phone call or email, I just ask that you please, really consider completing the survey. And if you can help us get the word out about the study, if you haven't been approached to participate in it, maybe you could just help kind of get the word out, or help connect us to hard to reach residences. Some residences haven't been very responsive, and I don't know if you have connections with those folks. Maybe you could help. Or if you want to volunteer, we do take some volunteers to complete the survey if it's something that you would be willing to do, or somebody else who might be willing to do it. And here's, just want to familiarize you with the field research team that may be contacting you at some point to invite you to participate. Just so you can put faces to the names. We're all based in, California and Nevada. So you might see a phone call coming from that region. It might be us. So that is it. Does anybody have any questions or comments or ideas?
So I've got a question. How long is
Yeah.
the survey? How long is the survey exactly?
So it is pretty detailed. It does take about 30 minutes to complete, but it doesn't have to be done in one sitting. So you can start the survey, stop, and then return to it.
Additionally, what kind of, information? Is it like policy information? Is it just like an outline of your?
Yeah, so it's a range of information. It really should be completed by somebody who knows the daily operations of the particular residence. So in some cases, that's the recovery residence operator. If it's a larger organization, sometimes there's house managers or something of that nature who might be the right people to answer the questions. But the questions ask about like the number of bedrooms, the demographics of the residents, what kind of amenities are provided, what funding looks like, and if there's any kinds of services and what kinds of, how involved residents are in kind of the day-to-day operations of the house.
So I'm a director for a recovery home in West Virginia. We're currently in the process of getting my recovery home up and running, but I work for Burlington United Methodist Family Services, and we have one recovery home that is WAVAR certified with 20 women or 19 women that live in that particular home. And then when my home opens, we will certainly look to become WAVAR certified, and my home will house 20 women. So I think that Katera, the director for Staggers, and myself might be great candidates to take your survey. And we also are familiar with other people in our area that also run recovery homes that we might be able to send the information out to. So I'll put my email address in the chat, and if you would like that, you can get it there.
I appreciate that so much. I will definitely follow up with you. Thank you.
No problem. Nice meeting you.
You too.
I'm going to say ditto for the Northern Panhandle. This is Laura Weigel with the YWCA. We have 2 locations, and we would willingly participate. I can give you my email in the chat, and I can also reference you to others.
That's wonderful. So we do have several that we've been trying to approach, and via email, I can share with both of you the list of those, and maybe you have connections to some of the people there. If you could help kind of put in a good word or whatnot, if you recognize, if any of those folks are familiar to you. that would be wonderful. And also, thank you for offering to participate as well.
Okay, another question. I've got oh, does anybody else have a question? I'll always have questions infinitely. So we are collecting data on another platform too, on ROI. Because it sounds to me like these are like two different kinds of data that you're collecting. So ROI is going to be, and the ARMS platform is going to be like, one thing, and this is the other. Is that correct? Two different kinds of data? Awesome.
I believe so. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah, this is really just for study purposes. So these are confidential surveys. It's really just to create sort of awareness and data that would enable people to really advocate for recovery housing nationwide and also locally.
Great. Great. We definitely need that.
Well, thank you so much. If there's no further questions or comments, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be done.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank you for coming in and giving us a little overview of what you guys are doing. Hopefully we can get the word out there. And I actually made a little note that we can put a little blast on our Facebook page possibly, and reach our collective people. So yeah.
That would be great. Thank you so much. Do you have, let's see, I don't have your email address, but maybe you have mine and you can follow up with me.
I do, but also my email address is super easy. It's autumn@wavar.org. So super uncomplicated.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
All right, Adrienne, thank you so much again. And we appreciate everything you're doing to advocate for recovery housing, which is super, super important to all of us. Thank you again.
Thank you. I appreciate all the work you guys are doing. So.
Thanks.
Cool. Bye.
Bye. Does anybody else have anything? We are on about 19 minutes in. And I guess we could just like open the floor for any kind of discussion that you guys might want to have. Anything you might want to talk about, any questions for me, any process question, anything. I'll open the floor.
Hi, Autumn. I just was, I multitask while I'm listening to things. So I just figured while you were reminded, I looked up the conference for Richmond, and there is, I put in the WVARR 2022 code, and it's telling me it's invalid. I tried all caps and I tried lowercase. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
I'm looking right now. Well, here it says just all caps WVARR 2022, just 22, not 2022.
Oh, just 22.
22. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm
where I was
sorry.
messing up. Thank you.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a blast. It is going to be a blast. Jay, yes, we can actually get a copy. We will be posting all of this. I can request a copy of the slides if you would like. That would not be a problem. But this will also be available for your viewing pleasure because we record it and try to keep it updated. And
thanks, Autumn. Just to let you know, I was asking if we were going to be able to get a copy of the slide deck of that presentation. I appreciate it.
yeah. All right. Well,
Missed the
anybody
whole
else?
presentation.
Well, I do appreciate you carrying all the water bottles, honestly. So thank you for that.
Carrying something I'm good at.
Yeah. Hey, Miss, how are you doing?
We're moving right along. Everything's going really well.
Great. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, well, if we don't have anything else, we can go ahead and end a little bit early today. Danny, do you have any announcements? Oh, Christian, do you want to? Okay. Danny, any
Have anything?
announcements?
None of our renewal people are on here. Our renewal people, some of them are coming up. We've been having conversations with them. Laura's the closest, but you still got quite some time. But
Mhm.
no, I
We'll
don't
be
have
starting
anything.
1st of October.
Awesome. I hope to see you all at the glow run, whoever can make it. I hear that there's a 100, I looked at the weather channels and the 100% chance of large ex-convicts with hula hoops at the finish line is what I'm hearing. That's what it says on the weather channel. So all right, yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for coming. We appreciate you attending every month and being faithful.
Thank you for what
and
you
helping
do.
one and no, thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.